It's very real and it's powerful. What you're looking at is an area where there is a NexRad station, and you can see how far out the NexRad stations span. Let's take the center is right here, just a little bit south of Louisville, Kentucky, and it goes all the way up to Indianapolis. And it comes all the way down here to the bottom of Nashville, Tennessee. This right here ring is the NexRad radar area. And depending on the frequencies that are in the NexRad, whatever they pump out, that's what shows up. Of course, these are not shown now. Hey, Applebrooks, honey, you can't get this information now because they don't show them. But back in the day, I religiously followed these. You can see the timestamp when I would do a lot of my, since 2014, I would follow them. And that's where the NexRad stations would be located. And you can see the circle on them. And I watched them and I noticed that, hey, they are helping to manipulate that weather. They do. They manipulate the weather. Just, it would be totally impossible for something to have this band around it if it wasn't a stationary thing that literally was able to control all of that. Yeah, hello, welcome. You're just tuning in. Hello. Gina, honey, you look a little wild. That's okay. I want to look wild. I do. This is the NexRad station. And this came from the site. It was from the Weather Underground. And that at that time, you weren't supposed to go to the Weather Underground because they were able to see these NexRads. You see it down there. They would. You can't get this anymore. You can't. These images are not able to be seen anymore. Look at this. They had it all panned out. That was even in 2013. And for those who think Gina's just a little clueless little girl, shows UFOs, there's much more to me than I let on. There truly is. Yeah. It was, there was often times when you'd see that there was correlations on a larger scale with another instrument and the earthquakes themselves. There truly was. I'm trying to get over here and show you this other part of it. Another NexRad station. You can see that was like back in that timestamp there. It's perfect. It's perfect. You see how it comes out from the center? Boom, 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 boom. I can only imagine what it's doing now. Oh, hello there, L.A. McClure. Yeah, perfecting it for a long time. They have since Joplin, Missouri. Oopsie, did I do that? I guess I did do that. Just spans out. You ever look up in the sky and you see like weather patterns, like you see like the streaks in the sky and they look like they're flaring off like that? They're from a NexRad station, is what they're from. And what can you do about it? Absolutely nothing. It's beyond your control. It's perfect circles. I got really good at it. I did. I was able to distinguish when I would see this color, this color, and this color, and this color. I was able to tell what was going to happen. These were just some of the things that I was documenting back in that year. And I'm sure a lot of other people were doing it also. A whole lot. You can see the frequencies that it picked up in here. Look at this. It's quite evident. Look at that. You can see the frequency bands right there. Truly. You can see where part of it is like cut out like a piece of pie, a slice of the pie cut right out with the NEXRADs. As the radar would go over certain areas would be like blank like that at times. You don't got any more on the sun. And this would happen across the United States. It would. All across the United States, frequencies being used. And this was when I was documenting it back then. And you know, it's been a whole lot. It's a whole lot more now. And you know, snow don't look like that. It should just be something like that. You should not have frequency-induced weather patterns. You shouldn't. Oh, yes, Yankee Ward. It's higher more than ever now. Absolutely. Ireland. You have things like that going on in Ireland. These were just, oh, wait, I know what I was doing in these things. I was trying to get all the different patterns at certain NEXRADs. When the NEXRAD would turn around, you see how it has this one slice like that? Look at that. And you can tell it's like a perfect circle based on how far out this went. Look at that. These frequencies went all the way far out toward the outer bands, but they stayed within one complete circle. And you know when you saw that, that area was going to get pummeled. It was going to get pummeled with whatever they had going on. Look. It's right here. You see the timestamps. It's, and if you go to the GOES satellite imagery, you can see these bands right here going across the whole top of like the United States in certain areas. They go across the ocean, but they're going horizontally. They're not going like this. And you may think, oh, what are those things? It's frequencies. And these are really powerful. They are. For those who do not, NEXRADs are things. So look at this. They, Soda Springs, look how they peak it out. It peaks and then you get this. It's pretty high tech, but like, yeah. Oh. Yeah, we can do it. We did do it. It's very high tech. Super high tech. Different. See, it's these patterns. And just think, based on how they're organized, it controls the weather in that area. Absolutely it does. Soda Springs. There must have been a terrible storm. And look way up here. Look up there at the top. Look at how it's peaked up there. The frequency. Yeah, scalar waves. Yeah. Yep. Scalar waves. And I think I was trying to tie some of that in with these earthquakes too at one time. I knew I was tying in the induction magnetometer with the earthquakes because that happened also. Let me see, what was this? I don't know what this one was. The Copabara. Is this still going? The Colgorara spectrograph? Is that still going? Because that was that messed up things also. I don't know where this one's located. If you study that, let's see, Colgorara spectrograph. Colgorara spectrograph. Let's see, Colgorara spectrograph. I'm gonna see if I can, if it's still going. Oh, we got it. We got the observatory. Oh, it's just, okay, this is Australia. This is perfect space weather. Oh, see, I can't see it. I wouldn't even know how. Oh, okay, there it is. There's the real-time spectrograph. Okay, it's kind of like I guess you could say, what is this kind of like? Shoot, I don't even can't even remember what I was looking. It's kind of like the magnetometer or something, induction magnetometer. Look at these, look at these short waves, like that. It's been so many years. It's been 10 years ago since I looked at this. You can look at these too, you all. If you're still studying stuff like this, you can look at it yourself. It's the Australian space weather thing. Brian, honey, you're welcome. If you all study this, you can do a look. That's the Bureau of Meteorology. Solar flares, solar proton flux. You don't want that to get high. Let's see what the proton flux is according right now. Okay, it's not too bad, but the solar flare, where was we at? It's the spectrographs, the hourly, the cumulatively. This is like is that kind of like the Schumann resonance also? Yeah, this looks pretty calm right now, I would assume, because it's not spiking. Oh, Al honey. Yeah. We're looking at the Australian Space Weather Forecasting Center. I was showing that because it was back in the time when I was studying all this stuff back in the 2013, 2014, 2016 and stuff, and I had saved some screen images that I was studying back then on my screenshots, and I wanted to see if that was still up and going, and it's still up and going right there. This is a wonderful online tool for you to use right there. You can go see that website right there. Check it out over there in Australia. It's pretty cool. I want to see the radio flux. We want to see that. The plot solar radio flux. No, 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 no. I don't want to. I used to know how to plot them too, but it's too long ago. No, no, I can't. I'm not going to do it, you all. I was just showing the NEXRAD radars too. I have another drive that has all kinds of the induction magnetometer, how it would spike, and when it would spike, the earthquake maps would also have the red bands or the green bands in them at the same time. And then I would know that within probably perhaps 2.5 days, there would be a major storm or something that would occur because it affected everything. It was already pretty spot on. It was. I don't even know where these were now. You used to be able to get a whole list of these. I don't even know if you can go look at all the earthquake maps now, spectrographs, whatever they're called. That's all right, you all. Gina, why are you showing us? See, but it popped up in there. There's so much data out there. Tons and tons of data. Oh, I've got it. Yes. So look. So this was the period 5-2, the Colaguera spectrograph, 2144 to 2244. You can see it looking like this. And then, see if I can get to the NEXRADs. I would get up in the middle of the night, and these areas would prime. These are all the NEXRAD stations right here. And I'm sure there's a lot more, but these were all the NEXRAD stations. And you can see they really primed themselves at night. You can see the perfect circles, how they would do it, and they still do it. They can like intensify. Look at this. Look at the shadow of them right here, wherever this area is at. You can see the bands of the NEXRAD. Look, it's perfect circles. Perfect. This would be the screenshot of these maps, that USNIDS maps. See, they were quite active, and they're all not the same. But this was back then, and I don't know if you can even do this now. And some of those this would be indicative whether something was on or whether it was down. I can't remember which one it was. Now, this stuff is real. You don't believe in supercharging storms and things like that. It is real, and these stations can do it. They can. You can do it. Yeah. They're all over I wonder how many. Should we go to this right here? USNIDS map. USNIDS map. Look down here by Texas. USNIDS map. USNIDS map. USNIDS. I'm going to make sure I got the right map. And just type in map with a capital letter. We'll see if it's going to let us bring it up. Oh, we got something. Oh, no, see, it ain't going to bring it up. No, I wanted the radar map. I wanted the NexRad maps. I'm going to see if I can get it. NexRad map, United States. NexRad locations. You're not going to see it. Oh, you got a little bit. Just a tad bit. Oh, this is really neat. Okay, so this would be what you want to do. If you can get to these locations, and if they got a live location, if you go into it at night, you can catch them priming themselves. You can. I don't know if they have real-time data on it. I don't. There looks like there is probably a whole lot more than there was. There does. But maybe not. Does anyone know if they got real-time data? I mean, you'd had to get up in the middle of the night and stuff. And since you're waking up in the middle of the night, you might want to check them out. See if you can find the maps with the real-time data. Real-time, just like real-time lightning strikes. See if I can get it. I think we got it. Oh, radar maps and animation interaction. Climate. You can see the climate. Let's see you. I'm not sure that they're going to show you any real-time. No. They're just going to, where does the data come to? No, I don't think you're going to have as much leeway as I had back then. You're just going to have to get on the maps and look at them yourself. Gina, can you flip that around? I can flip it around. Are you doing a weather check on those cylinders? Rita, honey, what cylinders are you speaking of? Are you speaking on the ones from last night in La Bresse, France? Or the Bresse Hotel in France. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think this might been able to be the one. Let me see, y'all. This is flocking aground something. Birdwatch mitigation. Oh, yeah. You got some. These are the stations, too. Oh, these are the NexRad stations. You can see them. Oh, do you see that one down there? The NexRad stations. You can see them. This is what you want to get. So this is a good one. The flocking around.com. If you get up in the middle of the night, you'll see these things. Sometimes you can see these things not just with the green, but they'll have purple and stuff. You'll see the bands coming out of them. This is, yeah, I think this is like, yeah, the NWS radar mosaic. Oh, that's only 2019. Oh, is that up to date? I don't guess it is, you all, but you can see how they prime themselves. All right. I think I want to bookmark that. Bird day. Let Let me see the webcam taxi. Webcam taxi, if you're thinking about the cylinders. Someone said those cylinders have melanated people in them. Well, my spirit's not telling me that. It's not, because my spirit is telling me that they are non-human in those pods, those cylinder pods, non-human beings, is what someone's telling me. And for those, so there was a YouTube channel that said the rapture was going to occur on Thanksgiving Day. I don't know what that YouTube channel was. The rapture did not occur. So I'm possibly going to Brest, France. And someone else said that on December the 2nd and December the 3rd, the United States airplanes around the world, they're going to have a fight with the UFOs in the sky. So remember that day, because I'm going to come back to that. Somebody said that on the Facebook. I mean, it's interesting to hear all that stuff that they're saying. But they never say who the mouthpiece is, which really is really strange. I'm going to the webcam taxi in France and giving myself a hot flash. I'm supposed to be sticking to my subject. Here's the webcam taxi in France. And you got to go right here to the Brest Hotel in France. And you can see it's not doing very much right now at all. No, it's rather quiet is what it is. Not to say that something couldn't come down from the sky. I'm sure it could if it wanted to, but there is no activity that is occurring on this camera. Nothing to truly see. It's all dark. These cylinders tend to come out at certain times. And these don't appear to be one of those times, but this is really strange with the clouds that are like whirling in like that. But for those who say, we go back to the NEXRADs. The NEXRADs do play a role in the weather. They're all over the place. And then we have the real-time lightning maps where there are lightning stations that track the lightning all over the place. Let's pull up the real-time lightning maps, because the technology is all over the place that they can use now. Real-time lightning. If you're just tuning in, welcome. Real-time lightning. Strikes. We got it. We're going to get over to it. And lightning is plasma. We're over here. Let me pull this up. Hello. E.T. phoned home, Al, honey. We're waiting. Let's get you on the real time. Let's get the United States of America and to the Republic. Arg. Let's get the counters on. I want them all. I want to come over here. I don't want complete detailed stations, but I do want lines. And we're waiting on the lightning maps. You're supposed to be coming on here. See if they're going to do something. They should. Okay, yeah, see, they're coming. See how far out these things go? This is a real-time lightning, and it said that they have stations where they can detect the lightning strikes, but they kind of just span out all over the place. And I can't help but wonder, what on earth, if some of these areas also are tied to the NEXRAD stations too. You can see them going all over the world. And you may not even see the lightning. This area is over here. If you're over here in Europe, you're getting bombarded. And this area in the Mediterranean, is that what it is? It has a lot of activity there. A lot. don't know what's going on over here where you're all at. Yeah. Oh, Applebrooks, honey, I ain't right. I'm not watching the timestamps, but we can ring them out with a good frequency. Yeah, we got the atmosphere going. The atmospheric combustion is happening. Wow. So, there's a devices all over the place. You can't escape it. You cannot escape all the devices that are on this earth, all these little weather toys and things like that, and all of it. It's quite complicated. Look at them big arching. It is. Oh, New York is getting pummeled. Are you supposed to get 5 feet of snow in New York? Is that what I heard? 5 feet of snow if you are in New York? Well, I can see how it would happen, and I really would wonder what were those Nexrads doing, because they can prime the sky, and then perhaps 2 days later, man, you really gonna get it. And you know that's what happens when they start spraying the lines across the sky and stuff. They prep it, and then the weather comes, and then boom, it's a given. It is a given, is what it is. They seem to be all geared toward that section of the United States on the East Coast. Wasn't the East Coast and the West Coast both supposed to get bombarded with things? And if you're up in Michigan, you got a lot of stuff going on up there too. Yeah, way up north of Oswego. Yeah, it's I'm sure the air is really spiked. So much electricity in it. It's super primed, supercharged. It's purple. It's not just red, it's purple. Purple is the highest. That's the map legend. It's like, wow. It's pretty big. And whatever's happening over there, that's pretty big too. Oh, now you got it. Oh yeah, you're gonna get it. You're really gonna, I hope y'all got some stuff ready for the weather and stuff that's coming, because it's literally targeting a certain area. This could very well be weather warfare. It looks like it. Hypothetically speaking, which everything is hypothetical nowadays, so I'll just say hypothetically speaking, it could very well be, and it's coming from the ocean. Right there in the ocean. Isn't that interesting? Yeah. And some of these areas that you zoom up on, because you could really zoom up here, some of these areas, they have off limits. They don't let you see all the way. Maine got hit also. Wow. You have to go, Marion Thompson. Oh, you go ahead. You take care too. East side of Lake Ontario, lake effect under thunder snow. Wow, the thunder snow. Does it really thunder? With the thunders, my goodness gracious, you getting bombarded over there. Look at that area. What is happening over here? You all got bad weather over here. If you're from over here, is your weather really bad? It looks like communications could probably go down with this intensity. It really does. That's a whole lot more than over here. Wow. Look at that. That's awful. And then these come from here. So look at this. It's this whole area. This truly does look like you're getting bombarded right over here, and they're getting bombarded over here. The lines are the wow, look at all of that. It's lightning strikes. They're saying that the lightning is being picked up from these stations that have the little radar things on them, or whatever they are, the receptors. They can trace their lightning all the way that far, but I don't know about it. Look, this one, they went up there and it's coming straight down to here. You got to point from up here and they go down further. Look at all, wow, you all look at all of that. And it comes all the way down here in South America. No, this is a total mess. There's more to these maps. This is just like, just for, I guess, entertainment purposes only or something. But NASA studies plasma and lightning. Look right over here, something coming out from over here in this area of the ocean. That's off the coast, off the west coast right there. And I don't think that's an island. It could be, but I could be mistaken. I don't know what's happening right here. Does anybody say what's got going on over there? Thick fog in your area, Melody? Oh, look at this. Oh, my nose on the left. It really got a big tickle in it right then. I just try to see what's going on right here. I cannot even see how many lightning strikes this area is getting. Oh my gosh. Wow. Doesn't it look like it's coming at all angles? Boom, boom, and boom. It does. I wonder if CERN's doing something. CERN's around this area somewhere. It's around this area somewhere. And look at all of this electricity. I wonder if it's destabilizing. It is. We got some war. It's cold. We had thick fog and lightning for 3 days in Ireland, Cirrus. Wow. The country is a mess with the weather. Well, no wonder. Look at this. We could put a radar on this. Let's see what the radar is going to show. I can shrink this down and put a radar on it. I got to make it a little smaller. Let me shrink it. Not a shrink it, but shrink it. Okay. Let's just do this because I want to get to the radars. I want to see if we can. What's the rain radar? Let's do the satellite. Satellite images. Well, it's pretty colorful, but you really are, you're taking a beating over there. You truly are taking a beating. A beating over here. It is pretty. I mean, they got some nice looking maps. They do. Let's see what happened here. I made it too big. The Black Sea. You notice ain't nothing happening in the Black Sea? Absolutely not. Well, there's something coming over toward that way. But this, oh, it's quite evident. This area is, it's like under attack. You think there's aliens down here? Probably not. What is down here? Greece. It's in the water. It's coming from the water. Isn't that interesting? All of it's coming from the water. You think it's UFOs in the water? Or ships in the water? It's in the Mediterranean. And this looks like it's coming from the water too. It's coming from the fishing boats. Wow, look at this spot. Oh, the Adriatic Sea. I need to get this thing off here. No, I don't want to see a starting of a test. Oh, what happened? There's the Red Sea. They're probably having war. They're probably blocking off the Red Sea or something. It's coming from the water. It's reaching really far. Is that those islands? What's those name of those islands? I forget the name. No, those islands. I think there's a chain of islands down here somewhere, other than the one we looked at. They must be coming from ships in the water. Well, they can retrofit boats, big ships with radars on them and stuff like that. I'm sure they can. I am sure they can. Portugal, going straight that there's no way that's no. That can't be accidental. The way that it's fanning out. It truly this looks like there's some kind of a device, weather altering device down here that is shooting out rays. It does. Hmm. And in this case, there's like numerous ones down here. Let's come over here to the United States. This is coming from the water. It's crisscrossing. That's what it's doing. The Azores. Yeah. Weather manipulation. And they're getting primed. Look at that. Supposed to be lightning strikes, but then look how far they're reaching. Why are they fanning out like that? Wow. And it's near the Bermuda Triangle, that anomalous area where anomalies happen and ships disappear and airplanes' radars don't work. The magnets just get messed up. You're going to get bombarded. I hope you got preparations and ready. In the unlikely event you get that big old snow, oh my gosh. Yeah, it's weather manipulation. Hypothetically speaking, even though it's like a cartoon graphic, we got to be careful. It's a cartoon graphic. And yeah. And I don't know what's happening over here. Is there something happening over here on the West Coast, or has the snow bomb-mageddon already passed? Are you supposed to get something else over there in California? I mean, you could. I'm not saying that you can't. The high winds are coming from the Atlantic for us yesterday. Look down by Argentina. It's happening there. Yeah, there is things happening. There is lines that come down from up here, and it goes down all the way down here somewhere. There's some kind of stations here that are part of it. Let's see if they're going to do something. You're going to see you do their lines. And they also go over to Japan and stuff like this. See the top over there. And the Chinese has these islands right here. You can see how this is going over there. And somewhere over here it's probably Sudan area, Africa. It is said that every single country in every continent can fit inside of Africa, the continent of Africa. Every single of these, all the countries can fit over here, or the continents. It's fit right in here perfect. And that we don't even know what the true map looks like. See, why is that going up there like that? That's from the Big Island. What's going on right there? Yeah. See the arch? You can arch it from all the way over there and it can be seen over there. That's supposed to be hundreds of thousands or hundreds, thousands of miles away. Look at the big sweeping that went down. Sweep. Look at it. See, there you go, right there. Boom. Kind of reminds me of the Earth's grid lines and things too. Maybe they can harness the energy from the Earth. Look how far away it goes. This energy is all over the place. They're jumping off the ley lines and stuff, Earth's magnetic field and the grid lines. That's what I feel. They're probably harnessing the energy and using it nefariously. Look at that. It went all the way down. It's kind of wild. If you're just tuning in, it's really wild. And I don't know what they're wanting to do right there. What is up there that you got to shoot your stuff up there? Let's make it smaller so y'all can see. See. Okay, it goes all over the United States. It comes over. See, look over here. They going right here. Also, this is the volcanoes? Look over down over here by Australia. This group of, oh, wow, there's some purple right there. See, look at that. It's quite wild. It is. I mean, it's nice. It's a nice infographic. It's a nice visual, real time graphic, like a game with nice colors on it to see things. But I'm gonna go, y'all. I am gonna go. This is like wild. See them. It's because of the islands too, right there. I'm gonna go. Yeah, Havana. Oh, Harpa. Yeah. So thank y'all for tuning in. And the weather is, I'm sure it gets some help from some man-made devices. Yeah. Yeah, those purple streetlights too is just priming up the air. Priming it. That's right. You're so very welcome. Thank you all for tuning in. And the next red stations, they're very real. They are. And they do play a role in the weather. That's me just hypothesizing that they play a role in the weather, hypothesizing. I can say that because it's just a hypothesis. Yeah. Oh, you're so welcome. So I'm going to go. And with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello. From my heart to yours, love you. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. Thank you, moderators. Thank you all for your comments. Just make sure you're prepared for any unlikely event that you might want to prepare for. I'd like for you to be able to stay warm and have some stable, shelf-stable food and water and a way to pass your time by. Yeah. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. Love you. Good night.